Welcome. I'm Brian, and we got the twins here with me, EJ and Tony. And a couple of us, anyway, got to go on a bear trip from Seattle up to Toba Inlet in BC, Canada. Beautiful trip. We took a boat. And as you can see, the scenery is unbelievable. We got all the way up there in just a few hours, and then we took a nap. It took longer than that. We got up the next morning. Beautiful morning. Of course, got on a bus, and we went with the Klahoose First Nations people. They do tours out of there, out of the head of Toba Inlet, and definitely bears around, as you can see here. And here we go, first bears. I remember the name of the river. You remember the name of the river? A lot of clicking sounds, a lot of shutters.
That was amazing. This was in the first 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, they excelled. They exceeded all of our expectations. We're going to show you some bears today. Oh, hey, look, a bear. Perfect.
And this is getting ready to be like right in front of us too.
Yeah. This is with my phone. This footage right here, anyway, to tell you how close. Oh, here's a truck. Remember?
Yeah, it was a logging road.
Yeah. We were right next to the log. There, you can hear that truck in the background. So you can see we're kind of still in the wild here. Just a logging truck going by spooked this guy enough to go wander off. Then that's a little too close. Oh, that's a boy bear. Look at that. I got a little zoom camera that has a little too much zoom apparently. There we go, zoom out. Yeah. Nope, that's too far. Zoom back in a little. Beautiful river, and seriously felt like you're in the middle of nowhere up there.
Yeah, right now I think was the tail end of the chum salmon going up.
Oh yeah.
That's what the
Yeah, this was October, I think. Middle of October. Oh no, it's the 9th or 10th of October. And yeah, so a lot of fish spawning that time of year. And then after they spawn, they die. But they die slowly. I don't know if you've ever been on the rivers, but they kind of slowly die. This bear, he was in the know, apparently, because he just wades right into the river and decides, I think I'll grab a fish. Yep, there we go.
That'll do.
He looked in her. You can see this fish is not doing so well. I don't know if it's been dead long or if it's just on the outs. They often just kind of go dormant, it seems like. And you can see him still move a little bit sometimes. But this guy's a little stiff, so I think he might have been dead. But I think the guide there told us it's just good protein. It doesn't matter if it's alive or dead for a while. In the cold rivers, it doesn't go bad for a long time. So that's why it was also safe to watch right then, because there's so much food to be. Oh, this is great. This is just gruesome.
Nom nom nom, Brett.
You can see how nice and white that meat is from the meat in the river.
Oh yeah.
Peeling the skin off.
That's I think all the fat is in there.
It's towards the skin.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Just effortlessly.
Yeah. That's exactly how I do it.
Skin.
That is how I do it. So cool.
Turned his head, and a nice little photo shot right there.
Yeah. We were bummed Tony couldn't make it up there because he was working.
I was working out on the East Coast, and we were in a port because a big storm came in, but I couldn't swindle my way out and fly back and make another trip. That was sad.
So this is his first time pretty much seeing these videos.
I haven't seen any of these before.
That was too far away again. There we go.
Man, he pretty much destroyed this fish in a couple minutes.
It didn't take long. Yeah. It seemed like they always knew we were there. They might be kind of used to this. We were in kind of a little, not a tree stand, but that type of thing.
Pretty close, yeah.
A big tree house that was up 5 or 6 feet off the ground with waist-high railing all around it and a roof so people could stand in nasty weather. But the bears seemed relatively used to... Oh, what was that? Relatively used to people. At least at a distance. We were a long ways away, as you saw by the zoom there, but...
How big are these bears? Like, the guides tell you at all?
I don't remember them talking too much about it. I remember talking about the older bears had the white claws and things like that. The ones that,
I think this one was a full-grown bear.
it was pretty good size. I think at one point in the trip, this bear was walking downriver, another bear was coming upriver, and the other bear was quite a bit smaller and like steered clear, like that bird just did right there. Whoa!
Don't look at me.
Yeah. There was other wildlife as well. Yeah, there's bears here. Careful. This, I think, was a beaver or an otter. Nope, that's another bear. Way off.
Doing a little snorkeling.
Yeah. This was another, I think it was another catch.
Oh, got
Yeah.
with his hands.
Yeah, nothing. Like nothing. Just, I think I'll go get a fish.
Just got him on the lip.
Wouldn't it be great if it was that easy?
Yeah.
Just walk into a river, grab one, walk out. That one looks floppier, like a freshie. Not kicking much, but
Doesn't look like a comfortable eating position.
I don't know. He kind of looks human right there. Doesn't he? So, just so you don't feel bad, Tony, they were a lot farther away than that.
They look like you're right on top of them.
This is quite a zoom lens.
Look at that sunlight shining down on them.
Yeah, it was so cool and surreal. Just the river sound, and you just see these big old bears just coming out of nowhere, just walking through the creek. And they're super quiet too.
And
You
they're
don't-
crazy,
you don't hear 'em at
crazy
all.
camo. Another truck went by. This guy went running.
He just runs and
Yeah, and then he's just gone. Every once in a while you see some brush move. It was crazy how that great big animal, you couldn't hear him or see them. And half the time the guy would say, oh, there's one right there. And it'd take us all, 10 more seconds to say, where? Find it. Really a treat to get to go up and see those. If you can, I highly recommend it. Like Lahoose Nation picks people up, I think, in Campbell River, maybe even Lund, to go out to Toba Inlet in the fall and see these bears. So check it out. I really recommend it. I think Stuart wasn't his name Stuart, was our guide?
I think so.
He had a buddy with him. I don't remember his name. I know Stuart was.
I think you can get there. They take people in by float plane. most of the time.
Probably fly in as well, yeah. They had a dock for float planes right at the head of the Toba Inlet there. So we took off. Isn't that a gorgeous area? Sorry, Tony.
It was amazing.
Let's
Some
go.
of these-
Let's go sailing up
Yeah.
there.
Some of these areas we went through were like 2,000 feet deep.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy!
Look, we stopped because we found a whale.
Yep, humpback.
Yeah, lunge feeding humpback. I think in the distance on the top left you can see some tail slapping and oh yeah, right there from another one. Lunge feeding is not something you get to see too often out there, so it's really cool. They come to the surface with their mouth wide open and scoop up a big pile of fish. I think you can get another one out of this. Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was amazing. And in the moment, it felt like it was like right there.
Yeah.
Right next to you. Turning towards us.
All right, we better head home again.
Just putting along.
More whales.
Oh, more whales.
Pretty lucky live here in the Northwest where we can see this kind of thing.
Oh, look, he's waving goodbye.
Bye. What a trip.
Amazing.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like these things. I have a lot of fun making them, so I'll be making a lot more of them.